Hi, this is Barbecue Mike, and when your chimney breaks, it's a sad day. You know you're gonna have to buy a new one, but the thing is, I've broken many chimneys and I never threw them away because I thought somehow I would figure out another use for them or something, which I have. Okay, now this is, people have the Vortex, and the Vortex is basically a cone that looks like this, that sends up the heat straight up, and then you have all the cooking area around it with the meat around it to cook it that way by immense heat going up through the dome and rolling around in there. And that's something I've always wanted to try, but I don't have a Vortex, so I made one. Now how I made this was, I had a chimney break, and what I did was I took the rivets out. The rivets are what broke, by the way. These rivets are infamous for rusting out before the rest of the chimney does. It just happens. If you leave them out, put them inside, you will not have this problem. They will last for much longer. I wasn't too bright. I left them out all the time just because I barbecued all the time, and I just never thought to bring them in. So these rivets come out, the top and the bottom rivets. So what I did was only one of the rivets came out, so I just drilled out the other rivet. And then I took the top part of the chimney and I bolted it together. I cut it with a jigsaw with a metal cutting blade, which only cost $9, and I happen to have a jigsaw. I'm not a big woodworking guy or whatever, but the metal jigsaw blade works great on this aluminized steel. So I just cut it like that. I flattened it out, I cut it, and then I bolted it back together. And that's all I did. So that's the use I got out of this chimney, is to make this Vortex, and I'm gonna try it out. I got some chicken drumsticks I'm gonna try out on it to cook it Vortex style, and to see if the cone shape of the Vortex actually helps, or if it can get by with this little thing. I have no idea, but it's gonna be something to do. Now, the other part of this chimney that I didn't use for this, I made a mini chimney. All I did was I took the chimney and I unbolted it, and I folded it, and I kept folding it until it was round. You can see there's a couple layers here of metal, and then I took bolts, and there were holes that were naturally there. If you fold it, if you bend it around just right, you can get bolts right through the hole, so you don't have to drill anything. And I had the handle from the chimney that I just drilled out a hole in each side of it so I could get the bolts to fit through. And on the bottom, the extra layers of chimney that didn't seem like they needed to be there, I left them there just so I can make something to stop the coals from falling through. I just bent them and made it like a, the bottom of the basket, so I could put a chimney starter here, a lighter starter here. It's a little bit top heavy, so you have to like bend it so the handle also keeps it sitting up straight because of the size. But it worked. I did it. I put a chimney charcoal starter here, filled it. It held about 12 briquettes, which is perfect for the snake method, or even less. But still, it holds them together and it lights them pretty dang well, and it's free if you have an old chimney that broke. So you kind of turn a bad thing of a broken chimney into a positive by making something new out of it, and it's free. So it's not like I'm trying to get money here. I'm just trying to show that if you can be scrappy and make some pretty cool Weber stuff. Yeah, what I failed to mention last time was that the depth of that charcoal vortex that I made was 5 inches, because that's 5 inches between the cooking grate and down to the coal grate. So it needs to be 5 inches or less, because that way it'll fit under the grill. So now it didn't quite hold a full chimney of charcoal, but it held a lot more than the mini chimney of charcoal. So the compact rapid fire charcoal chimney. So I think I could probably put more charcoal in than I did, but I filled it up and I checked it out. But I don't know, it looks like this stuff's cooked pretty well. These are just little chicken drums. See how it turned out? I'm happy with it. But the thing I'm most happy about is taking a broken chimney and making something of value out of it to cook with, just because it's fun. You know, it's free and it's fun. And if you have a broken chimney, check out my other video about the chimney snake, so you can make a snake method charcoal holder for the snake method, so you don't have to lay out your charcoals anymore. But these are all free things you can do with a chimney, especially if you have a broken chimney. I guess you could do it with a new chimney, but I just happen to have a bunch of broken chimneys, so I can do it like that for free. So thanks for watching, and do all that subscribing stuff, and I'll probably come up with something new. Thanks.